Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Kenyans who voted for William Ruto expected that William Ruto is going to sort out their problem in this country from the first day he will get to the office. So many things Ruto had promised, and it was time to fulfill those things. But seemingly, we have a William Ruto who is now in the office as the president, but his focus is on the next general election. That is the first priority that is coming in the mind and the master plan of William Ruto's notebook. This is not a president who is focusing on sorting out many issues he has talked about. Remember, we are in a government that told us that the treasury was left with 93 million. We are in a country whereby we are facing drought, people are hungry. We cannot just afford basic needs. But then we have a president in the office focusing on the next general election. And this is a betrayal to those people who believed in the hustler or those people who are voting for Kenya Kwanza Alliance. I have checked on The Nation and Standard Digital. The plan in UDA as of now is to strategize on how William Ruto will capture power in 2027. And this is what The Nation shared. UDA called for grassroots poll as party strategize for 2027. And then another one is here from Standard Digital, the making of super UDA as William Ruto set sight on 2027. The truth of the matter is that there are many things are going to happen in this country. As you're speaking now, Ruto has ordered for UDA grassroots election. They want to now lobby to have about those 14 political parties that were forming Kenya Kwanza Alliance to dissolve and be part of the 2027 UDA Grand Plan. So, the strategy is dissolve those parties, and then we want to look on the grassroots leadership so that we can now have elected leaders from the polling station to the national politics who will be in charge of this political party. So from February next year, party is going to conduct the grassroots election from polling station to the national level. And this is the plan of UDA party. Tuko mwezi wangapi? Tuko mwezi wa 11 kuanzia kesho kutwa. So 3 months from now, the party grassroots election will start taking shape. And they want to expand to influence areas where UDA party did not perform well, or they did not enjoy the substantive support in this country. So they want to reach out to those areas. Areas like Kakamega, hawako enjoy vile wanatarajia. Kuja Nyanza region, they did not. They thought they will take almost all of the Kisii area, they did not. You talk about Coast region, they did not. Of course, Ukambani and so many other areas. They are focusing on that. And this information has been confirmed by the UDA Secretary General Veronica Maina yesterday. So that is the plan of UDA party. There is nothing like guesswork here. What the media is reporting here, it is true. Another issue that is coming out clear is that now Ruto is going to be operating from the UDA party headquarters once every month. So you have a president who should be telling us when the price of unga is going to go down, but he's busy focusing to be operating in the UDA headquarters. So that is now focusing on party politics rather than solving the problem he campaigned on. The focus is now on the party. It's not every month he will be operating there. It means maybe he can take a week, 3 days, 1 week to operate from there and know what is happening on the ground. It means Ruto is a man who will not let anything go. He is a man of hands-on. He wants to know exactly what is happening on the ground. He is going to dedicate his time to make sure that everything is happening the way he need it. Atakuwa anaongoza chama yeye mwenyewe. Hao wengine tu ni flower girls na watu wengine hapo. But yeye mwenyewe will be leading from the word go. So, and remember, most of this party, UDA party leadership, actually these people were appointed into power. So they have now to seek for party members' support. Walikuwa tu appointed. And Mudama has been quoted by they confirming what the president said. This is what Mudama said. I just want to read it. The party leader told me that we need to conduct election as soon as possible, and that means that we will have them at the beginning of the new year. Huyo ni Mudama anasema. So February mchakato mzima wa kutafuta uongozi wa UDA party umeanza. What is Ruto looking for? Ruto is a man who is determined to force the 14 political parties to dissolve. As long as you have been appointed in William Ruto's government, his focus number one is to dissolve this political party from the word go. So you choose. You are either working with him by dissolving your party, or you get out. So seemingly, we are seeing a president who is focused to have single party state. A president who wants to force his colleagues who helped him in the campaign to forcefully dissolve their party and join UDA party by force. If not, Ruto will not be discussing the issue of party politics as early as this. He will be talking about growing or popularizing UDA party, but not going into this other coalition parties. Anaanza mapema kwa sababu anataka kuwacheza. I'm seeing the death of ANC party. I am seeing the death of Ford Kenya party. And this is going to kill any future plan for Musalia and Wetangula as far as politics of Western and national politics is concerned. Sasa vyama zinataka ziende kuendanga hivyo. Ile ya Alfred Mutua lazima iishe. Because now Mutua is serving in Ruto's government na Ukambana hawakupata kura nyingi. So chama maendeleo chap party is going to go. Chama kama ya Moses Kuria huyu alisema kitambo it is going. Hii ya AG JB Muturi inaenda. So all these parties are going to be dissolved. And Ruto is going to do exactly what President Uhuru Kenyatta did in 2017. Form a political party that we are going to control. Dissolve all these political parties and have a super popular party. But the funny thing is that in UDA, they are not even ready to change the name. At least Uhuru with URP and TNA, they formed the Jubilee Coalition and then they turned to Jubilee Party. At least everyone would think about that because at least they feel they have been part of that formation. But now we have a president who is telling you, dissolve your party and join UDA. He's not even changing the name from UDA to be Kenya Kwanza Party. No. So it means he's telling these people, your party is nothing. You have no option. So for Musalia Mudavadi to continue working in the Ruto's government, ANC lazima iende. We don't know how things will go, if really they will allow this, and if Mudavadi and Wetangula will allow to kill their political parties. I'm speaking like this because mimi natoka tu Western, lazima niseme ukweli wenye uko huko. That will be the end of these two leaders. But maintaining for an ANC party, at least you can attract some of the people who had left. And what will happen if Ruto will not work with you after 2022? What will you do? At least for him, his place was safe as the deputy president because it is anchored in the constitution. But for someone like Musalia Mudavadi, you differ with him, where will you go? At least you need to have your party. So Kenyans at large, they have been betrayed And everyone who went into a coalition with William Ruto has been betrayed. Kenyans have betrayed in which way? Ruto should be working for them to make sure that they have affordable life, to make sure that they can access food with a favorable price. But he's not doing that. He's now going to operate from UDA headquarters. His mind will be focusing on the next election. And this explains what many people have been talking about, that Ruto did not win election in 2022. Hii kitu waliiba tu. Chebukati na watu wake walifanya mambo yao. Ule president mwenye tuko naye ni mwenye tulipewa na Chebukati and the guys from Venezuela. But if Ruto won this election comfortably, I don't think his first priority will be focusing on political party campaigns and leadership. He will be focusing on delivering that which he promised to Kenyans during campaign. But since it's focusing more on the political party, it explains the gray areas under Ruto government and how, in terms of how he won this election. It tells you this is a worried man. He's not sure of his tomorrow because this election he never won. And seemingly Raila ni kama bado ako area, whether he's endorsing someone or if he's on ballot. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this family. Good God bless you. See you in our next video, but tupatane comment section.